everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. Hello! So today, since it's the end of October, I figured we would do some October favorites, and we would do it in a get ready with me style. Also, I wanted to talk about a few things that I wanted to pick up during the Sephora sale, which I believe is happening next month. So I thought we would do all of that together. So let's go ahead and get started. I've already done my skincare and I put on my brows because it's like always the same thing. But one of my October favorites, and I believe I talked about it in my last favorites video, is the Tower 28 SOS Daily Rescue Facial Spray. I love this. I use this every morning and every night. This is my second bottle of it and I'm already like down to just under halfway. And one of the things that I want to pick up during the Sephora sale is the jumbo size of this. It's like the refill bottle, and I believe they said it fills like 4 or more of these up. And this is like a pretty decent sized bottle. It's 4 ounces. So yeah, I am definitely getting that jumbo size and I can't wait because I love this stuff. It's my favorite facial spray at the moment, and probably for a long time, because I feel like it's done a really good job at helping to reduce my eczema, and it's been like approved by the Eczema Society. Oh, the Eczema Association, sorry. So yeah, I really love this, and all that's in it is water, salt, and hypochlorous acid, which is something that our body naturally makes, and it helps your skin with like the healing process. So yeah, I love it. It's great for sensitive skin. They say the happy solution to angry skin, which is definitely how my skin was for the longest time, but it's good for eczema, it's good for acne, and yeah, highly recommend you guys check that out. It's definitely been a favorite. My next favorite thing has been the Beauty Blender Bounce Skin Tint. I just did a video about this a couple videos ago, and this is my new favorite foundation, so we're gonna go ahead and put it on. So in the Bounce Skin Tint, I am shade Light 4, and I think it's a pretty good color match. The thing about this foundation is that it self-adjusts, so that's pretty cool. But basically I take like about this much and then I kind of, you know, put it on my face, and then I take a damp beauty blender. This is my favorite color of the beauty blenders. It's just so fun. And then I just bounce it on. But I've really been loving this foundation. It's just so nice and so lightweight, and you know, it's very much like the other Beauty Blender foundation, just like a more sheer version of it, and I really like it. I definitely feel like this is something I'm going to want to put in my makeup kit once I get back to fully working on set. I feel like this will be a really good foundation to use for men, for women, for people with younger skin and older skin. I feel like it's just going to be a really good all-around foundation for everybody. So yeah, it's definitely been a favorite, and it's relatively affordable, which is nice. So if you can get this during the Sephora sale, like if you wanted to, you know, try it out, I would recommend that, because if you can get it at a discount, it's even better. So see, it's just like so nice looking. And then my next favorite recently has been the Bounce Airbrush Liquid Whip Concealer, also from Beauty Blender. The shade is a little bit light, but I don't use a ton, so I can kind of get away with it a little bit. But I am considering getting a slightly darker shade during the Sephora sale, because then, you know, you can get it for a little bit cheaper. But I really like this concealer. It's really nice coverage. It's creamy, it's super blendable, it blends in really nicely with the foundation. And even with my like Westman Atelier foundation, it blends in really nicely with that as well. And it just like brightens up under the eye a perfect amount. Although something that I am kind of wanting to get from the Sephora sale also is the Smashbox Becca Under Eye Brightener. It's like a peachy salmony, really light. I mean, it comes in other shades, but they have a really nice light shade, and I was wanting to get it because I've always heard good things about it when Becca was around. I never tried anything from them, but then I guess they went out of business. I'm not really sure like what happened, but now it's part of Smashbox, I guess, and so I kind of want to pick one of those up just to test it, because I know like I don't sleep as much as I should, and so my under eyes are a little bit dark. Plus I have allergies, which makes it more dark. But yeah, I kind of want to get one of those and test it out just to see what it's like. Okay, so now that that is on, I'm just gonna go ahead and put powder on. This is always a favorite. It's the RMS Beauty Tinted Unpowder. I'm shade 01. This is just such a nice powder though. It's really, really lightweight. It's basically just silica. Like if you get the plain one, it's basically just silica powder. But it's really nice because it mattifies without making you too dry or too matte. The thing that I like about the tinted version is that it gives you just a little bit of extra coverage. Always recommend that. It's always been a favorite. And if you can get that at the Sephora sale too, definitely recommend it. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with some bronzer. It's just my old steady Hourglass one. And this one I'm like getting so close to the bottom. It's kind of sad. This is such a good bronzer though. It's the Ambient Light Luminous Bronze Light Bronzer. It's a really good bronzer. And I feel like it just matches my skin perfectly because it's not too cool and it's not too warm. I've had this bronzer for so long, but it's so good. I can't stop using it. All right, so now that I'm a little bit bronzed, I'm gonna go in with my recent favorite blush, and it is the Danessa Myricks Colorfix Glaze, and this is in the shade Macaron. It's so pretty. It's a very interesting product. So I just take a little bit on my finger, like that much. That's actually probably even too much. Then I blend it into my fingers like this, and then I just kind of tap it in. And it gives you just like a really beautiful flush of color. And I feel like this product is really cool because you can use it on your eyes, you can use it on your lips, you can use it on your cheeks, and it is a 24-hour wear, so you get a really long wear time out of it. And even though it has like a hint of glossiness, it doesn't budge, like it doesn't move once it sets, and it lasts. So I really like that. I really have been enjoying these Colorfix glazes, which it's cool because you can get these at Sephora now. They used to just be on Danessa's website or at the pro stores, but now she sells them at Sephora. I highly recommend any of her products if you have been wanting to check them out, and then if you can get them during the sale, highly recommend them. These Colorfix glazes and then the Colorfix metallics, I have a couple of them and they're just so pretty. But this has definitely been my favorite blush recently just because it looks really natural and it's super pretty and glowy, and not that you can really see it under a mask, but makes me feel happy underneath it. So then next, we'll go ahead and apply some highlighter. So I have two here that have been favorites. These are both from Phytosurgence. So I have the new one, which is called Divine Daylight. This one just came out recently. It's like their Frankenshine shade that they were calling it, where basically they mixed them together and everybody on their page was like, oh my god, I love this. And then they decided to create a product for it, and it's so pretty. I'll show you in just a second. And then I also have Dew of Dawn, which they kindly sent me, so thank you so much, you guys. This shade is so pretty. At first I thought it was going to be too dark for me, but it is like such a beautiful, beautiful color. So let me go ahead and show them to you. Both of these have been a favorite for a while now, but this is the shade Divine Daylight. It is so, so, so pretty. So these are like really interesting products. They feel very dry. They're like a dry cream, and then they dry down to a powder. But this is what Divine Daylight looks like. Isn't that so pretty? Oh my gosh. And then this other one is Dew of Dawn. In this shade, I thought it would be too dark because, you know, it is pretty dark compared to me. But let me show you. Isn't that shade so pretty? It's just like, it's so nice. So let me put it, I'll put it on my hand so you guys can see how they look. Okay, So sorry about all of these. This is what happens when you have a puppy. But this is Dew of Dawn and this is Divine Daylight. And look at how pretty they are. Aren't they so gorgeous? So I think I'm going to put Divine Daylight on because that one is just so gorgeous. And also, my favorite things that have come from Phytosurgence recently are the brushes. Yes, I know they are dirty and I should have cleaned them first, but I didn't think about that because I've been using them. So this one is the Skybuff brush, and I purchased this one and then they sent me the other one, which was, again, so kind. I so appreciate that. These are the two brushes that they just recently came out with and they are so good. So like I said, I purchased this one, Skybuff, and this is the one that they recommend for the highlighter. It's just so soft. Like, I wish you guys could feel these brushes. Both of them are just like so incredibly soft. They always joke about how it feels like a kitty's paw, and I have a cat, and it does feel like that. So this one is so nice because you can just swirl it around and you just like lay down the highlighter and like it's just like the perfect size for it, you know, wherever you have to put it. And I also really like this shape. If you wanted to use this for powder, I think that this would be a really good brush too, because you can just get under your eyes. You can just, you know, lightly powder yourself in the areas where you get shiny. So this is sort of like a multi-purpose brush. I feel like you could also use it with foundation and just, you know, gently blend your foundation in because it's a super gentle brush. And then this other one is the Skyfluff brush, and this one's much thicker, as you can see. And this one, they recommend it more for blush because you can cover, you know, your whole cheek and just quickly blend it out. That's the cool thing about these brushes is they have like that consistency of like, if you were to use your finger, it would be the same as using this brush. I don't know exactly the word for it, but that's the kind of feeling it is, and it's so soft and it's so gentle. So I also think that this brush would be really nice for cream bronzer, like the Say Beauty Sun Melt. I think that this would be perfect for applying it. And yeah, I just really love these brushes. Thank you guys for creating them. Thank you for sending me these beautiful gifts, and yeah, highly recommend them. And also these brushes are made of synthetic fibers and they're super lightweight, which is really nice. And look how cute they are. Like, they're solid white. I mean, these are normally solid white as well, but I took off some of the products so that I could show them to you and they weren't as messy. But I'm gonna go ahead and use the Skybuff brush and Divine Daylight, and we're gonna go ahead and apply it. So basically you just swirl it around in the product and then it picks up on the brush. And then I just kind of pat it on. And it's like the most beautiful highlighter you'll ever use. The cool thing about this is like it seems to sort of mattify any glowiness you may have on the skin. And then it just kind of like applies this on top. And it's just so pretty. Like, look at that. That's this. So definitely a favorite. Highly recommend these, and really any Phytosurgence product. Everything's amazing. Let's keep going. So next, let's go ahead and move on to eyes. And this is another Phytosurgence product that I'm going to be using, and it is the Defiant Dahila Flash Florescence Cream Shadow. And look at how beautiful this is. It's just so pretty. These are super creamy, glittery shadows, and they're just so pretty. So let's go ahead and apply it. You only need your finger. You can use a brush if you want, but you can just use your finger and it's that easy. And then I'm just going to go in with a flat shader brush with the same shade just right underneath. So that's how Defiant Dahlia looks. It's such a pretty color. It's perfect for fall and it's so easy to apply. You can just use your fingers even for the underneath part. So I love how easy that is, and they stay put. Like, this will not budge, it will not crease, and I love that about this. So definitely been a favorite. And now I'm gonna go ahead and apply my mascara and I will be right back. Okay, so mascara's on and I just used the Ilia Fullest Volumizing one. And then I'm gonna go in with the Danessa Myricks Colorfix and Macaron and use that for my lips. Because like I said, you can use these for your lips, your eyes, and your cheeks. So it's a really pretty color too, and because it's slightly glossy, it looks really nice. Isn't that color pretty? I like it. It's just really nice and natural. And then my last favorite is a product that I'm not going to use on camera, but it is the Lanchin Intro to Gua Sha Rose Quartz Tool. And isn't it so beautiful? Oh my gosh, I love this. I just picked this up recently, like maybe earlier this month. And I have the Lanchin Pro tool. I don't use it all the time because I feel like I don't really know how to use it. So I picked up the Intro one. And I think this was like $35, but it is so incredibly gorgeous and I've been using it, but I still feel like I don't really know a proper technique. So I actually just got an email from them that they're going to be doing an intro to Gua Sha and then a pro Gua Sha class. They're like virtual on Zoom, and I kind of want to take those classes. I think they're like $50 each, but I mean, you're learning from the pro Sandra Lanchin. So I think I'm going to sign up for those. I'll let you guys know, but I am really thinking about that. And I also saw that Face Gym does online classes and I kind of want to take those as well. So I don't know, we'll see. I definitely want to do the Lanchin ones though. But yeah, look at how beautiful this is. I love this and it feels so nice, and yeah, it's so beautiful. Definitely favorite. Okay, so that is officially it for my October favorites. I hope that you guys enjoyed this little makeup look. It's basically like an everyday makeup look. It's something I've really been enjoying for fall, and really it's perfect for any time, but I highly recommend all of these products. And I also wanted to mention, lastly, the other thing I wanted to pick up from the Sephora sale was the new Westman Atelier mini set. It has a blush, a bronzer, and a highlighter, and I really want to get that. So yeah, that's it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this favorites and get ready with me. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, do so now. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!